Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Hero, and this is Darkest Dungeon. Alright, Rinku is apparently diseased again. I didn't even realize that again, but shouldn't be a big issue. Just seeing what my options are. Alright, so yeah, we're taking Hong Meiling now. She's got the Ancestor's Candle, which gives her a whole bunch of bonuses when the torch is above 50, and of course she has the Legendary Bracer. So, all sorts of damage output there. And Yorihime, of course, has all the dodging, and Kokuma is working with all the blight stuff. So, should be in good shape. Anyway, we're going to jump into the ruins. This will get us the Silence in the Crypts event, which I don't even remember what it does. I think it just gives you more bonuses when you go to the ruins. It might actually give more experience when you go to the ruins, which will be helpful. So let's go ahead and provision up here. Gotta use all these things. Not a big deal. We're not really that concerned about any of the drops or anything like that. Do I want laudanum? No. I can survive without it. So unfortunately we haven't had much luck in getting like long missions, which give more experience, but it's alright. We'll just blaze our way through all this and work from there.
Can the defiled be consecrated? Can the fallen find rest?
Sure, why not?
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Oh, there's one. That's the other one dead.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
That's annoying.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Oh, actually I can still hit you. Honk. Right. That takes care of that.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright, one down. We have so many freaking shovels.
Another abomination, cleansed from our lands. Executed with impunity.
Oh, the good times.
The abyss
Not bad.
returns
Resisted it twice.
even the boldest gaze.
That's the only reason I would even take Laudanum is freaking that particular enemy. That particular attack. But, I mean, with the bonfire, we should be okay.
Grievous injury.
As if we didn't get credit, though. Okay, that takes care of that thing.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Another one falls.
Should have AoE healed. That's alright.
Back to the pit. Begone, fiend. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We'll drop the key. Alright. Do I want to fight this boss? The big issue with this boss is the shuffling. You know what? No. No. We're not going to do it. Because if we fight him, it's going to put our torch light to 0. And our gear, that would affect... It would affect one piece of gear. Actually, that's not too bad. The issue is the speed, damage, and dodge. You know what? I'll show it. Why not? Here goes nothing. Terrifying figure emerges from the darkness.
Behold the infinite malignity of the stars.
So as you can see, it shuffles your formation. And there's 3 different tiers for this guy. Go ahead and everybody up, please.
A momentary abatement.
Yep, then it summons these things. Which does a whole ton of stress. And this is pitch darkness, so that's why we're taking a whole lot of extra shit. Holy cow, that's a lot of bonuses. and so this is 60%. Oh, I got a buff at least. So yeah, every time he does that, he's just gonna summon more of those enemies. He also shuffles his formation. I want to do this. Alright, just heal everybody up. I don't have any bandages, because I've never fought this guy before. This is actually pretty much blind. I kind of know a little bit about it, but not that much. Yeah, I know, we're bleeding. But for right now, we need to get as much damage on him as possible.
A
Nice crit.
devastating blow.
There you go, 16 damage. Okay, that's different. Oh, that's the shuffle move. Okay. Does a lot of stress as well. That's gonna hurt. Can't. My chance of stunning you is 10%, so no. Just hit you normally. Okay, that'll kill one of the minions at least. That's blight, I'm guessing. Yep.
A momentary abatement.
That's gonna hurt. Another one died.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Don't think I can do enough damage. No, I definitely can.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. The space between worlds.
Terrifying figure
No
emerged from the
place
darkness.
for
Achievement.
mortal men.
Okay. That cured. Oh, these things have 75 protection. That's bad. Okay, yeah, target someone else. Thank you. Yeah, he's constantly getting buffed up. That's the problem. Try to stun him, please. Nope.
Press this advantage.
There you go.
Give them no quarter.
Ancestor Scroll.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Plus 25% healing skills, plus 25% stress healed, plus 10% stress. So it's not bad. Has no like nasty restrictions like other healing items. There you go. We did it. Come on. Come on. Give me that door. Give me the door. Thank you. We need to camp now, so let's get that taken care of. I just made this mission a lot harder.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Alright, no we need the sanctuary. Alright, first things first. I could do Gallows Humor, but it's not really that useful. We don't really need it, is the thing. Alright, and I could have removed a disease. I'm not going to worry about it. We can remove it another time.
The
Okay,
match is struck. A blazing star is born.
so we got some nasty debuffs, but it is what it is. But we did it! We fought the guy. I don't know if he has different rewards if you beat him in different tiers, but we're not going to worry about that. But yeah, that boss, you need pretty good dot damage to actually get very far with it. And there's no point in fighting the minions, but the minions do get stronger if you ignore them, so it's definitely it's a damage race in all senses of the word.
Eradicated.
And of course the intense amount of stress that the fight provides, especially since it's in pitch darkness, definitely just adds to the problem.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. In Radiance, may we find victory.
But I definitely like this Ancestor Scroll. It doesn't provide as much of a healing bonus as some other things, but it's also usable by pretty much any character class. And it doesn't debuff your damage, so if you're willing to give up 8% healing for it, you can, if you don't want to give up your stun chances and things like that, because the Vestal does get a stun move as well, which is pretty decent. So yeah, there's quite a bit you can work with it. Alright. Nice.
Decimated. A time to perform beyond one's limits. Annihilated. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light? light, the promise of safety. A decisive
Sheesh,
pummeling.
that's pretty good.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Alright, one to go.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption. As the light gains purchase,
click.
spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
And we got a trap up ahead.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Map didn't reveal the entire freaking thing at this time. It's all good. Can't do that one. I'm actually looking for one of those confession booths, because that's the only reason I'm holding the holy water, is hoping to remove some traits with that.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Oh, actually that thing could be useful too. Plus 30% damage. This is actually one of the few maps where I'm actually running out of torches.
Masterfully executed. Obliterated. The ground quakes. Destroyed. Be wary. triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall. Watch your step.
Alright. We'll drop that, grab that, use the last torch, and there we go. All the way to the end. So unfortunately we're gonna run out of torchlight.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Yeah, we're gonna be down some torchlight, and that means we're not gonna get the benefit of the candle.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alright. A little bit messy fight, but that's because I fought a boss that I didn't need to fight, but hey, we got an ancestral item out of it, so definitely no complaints. Does mean this will be probably the only week we're going to be doing this video, unfortunately. That's okay. There we go. Just checking to make sure there's no danger of getting out of someone leveling out of order. It seems to be okay. We definitely have some issues with freaking quirks though.
The shuffling dead are silenced. We have claimed dominion over the ruins once more.
So, alright, so plus 33% resolve experience and additional damage for the next ruins quest.
Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
Just kind of grab bodies at this
Barbaric
point.
rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
So I am a little bit curious. Do we have the So that gives 12%. And there's that item that gives 10%, so that's 22%, 32%. Yeah, you can get up, so let's see, I can get up to 22%, which would pretty much put you at 99% death blow resistance. So technically, I guess you could make a character that's trying to be built around the Martyr Seal. I mean, that would be silly though. Yeah, if we did something like that. Nope, 87%. I did the math wrong. Wait, do they not stack? That's what's happening? I think it caps at 87%. That's kind of lame. Yep, it's capped at 87%. That's lame. I mean, technically, if you get up to 99%, that means you're invincible, so... Still, it would be amusing. 'Cause you'll be going, like, completely... You'll be having, like, multiple heart attacks and going crazy and shit. Be good times. Alright. In any case, let's, Alright, good news is we do have a long mission that we can take advantage of, and that will give us an addition, and we'll get the bonus XP on top of that. Bad news, of course, is our party is a little stressed out, and we definitely have some traits that we definitely want to get rid of eventually. Hylomania and Dipsomania would probably be some issues we can get rid of. To be honest, if we get all the way till the end, it's not that big of a deal. To be honest, simply because there's nothing to worry about in the final boss, that those traits don't do anything to it. So yeah, we'll probably do this mission next, which will just be a bunch of room battles and good times had by all. Alright, but before we do anything else, let's get rid of the yips. Just throw some people in here. Alright, I am the Depressed Dior, and this was Darkest Dungeon. See you guys later.